Today is Holocaust Remembrance Day, a day to look back and remember the lessons learned from one of the worst atrocities in history. And joining me today is the CEO of the Holocaust Center for Humanity in Seattle, Alana Kennedy. Alana, great to see you and thanks for being here.
Thank you so much, Jessica.
So first, let's start with a little bit about the center and what you guys do there.
Sure. Anne Frank wrote in her diary how wonderful it is that no one need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. And this truly sums up our mission at the Holocaust Center for Humanity. We are preserving history and also looking forward to see how these lessons impact our lives today and how we can carry them forward.
And why is Holocaust Remembrance Day so important?
Well, on this day, it's really a memorial day, and we remember the 6 million Jewish people who were murdered in the Holocaust, and also the millions of non-Jewish people, and the people who risked their lives to save Jewish people during the Holocaust. And then we recommit ourselves today to thinking about how can we carry these lessons forward, and how can each one of us make a difference in the world.
And on that note, you did start us off with an Anne Frank quote, and there is an exhibit right now that you have running for a few more weeks, I think, and it's about Anne Frank. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, Anne was such a remarkable human being and an incredible writer. You know, she was a young teenager during the Holocaust, and she really takes us along her journey with her so personally, and we see the Holocaust unfold through her eyes. It's so different reading her diary than reading a memoir, because she doesn't know the end of the story. Yeah. So Anne Frank is such a unifying figure. People read her book throughout the whole world. It's been translated into 70 languages. And so this is a great time to have an exhibit that really brings people together.
And on that note, Alana, it's been 80 years since the Holocaust. An estimated 200,000 Jewish survivors remain. But time is running out to hear their voices. And yesterday I got a chance to meet Loren Nusbomb, who is 97 years old. She was a teenager also during the Holocaust. And even though it was extremely difficult, Loren says she did take away some life lessons.
Apparently, it hit me at an age that I could do something positive. And so for me, the occupation years were years where I could be helpful, be active. Otherwise, I really don't know. It's appalling how history repeats itself, and I'm sure that many of my generation said, "Never more. We make sure it will never happen again." And look at the mess we are in.
Loren knew Anne Frank personally. Their families knew each other in Germany and in the Netherlands, where they went into hiding. She remembers being in a play with Anne when they were kids. And now, all these decades later, as she looks back, she says there's still so much to learn from history.
I think the parallels between Germany in the early 30s and the United States now is scarily close, really, very close. So I want people to treasure their democratic traditions and fight for them as much as they can.
Alana, I want to hear your reaction to her words.
I think her words are so powerful. I think they're such a reminder to us that democracy is fragile and we need to protect it.
And I know that you know Loren, and there's an event happening on Sunday, and I believe you're the moderator. Can you tell us about that event? Because people might want to hear Loren speak for themselves in person.
So on Sunday, we have a Holocaust Remembrance Day event. It's at the Seattle Public Library, downtown Seattle, and Loren is one of our speakers, along with two others, one who's a survivor also from the Netherlands, who was in hiding like Anne, and a third person who's the daughter of a survivor from the Netherlands who was deported to Auschwitz but survived. So all of their stories parallel Anne's story, but these are stories of survivors.
Wow, that's incredible. So if people would like to attend, what are some of the things that they need to know? It's at the Seattle Public Library. It's the downtown location, I imagine. And at what time?
It starts at 2 o'clock, and they need to register on the Holocaust Center's website. Very easy, holocaustcenterseattle.org.
Okay, Alana Kennedy, CEO of the center, and thank you so much for being here on this day. I know it's such an important day. We appreciate it.